Welcome to the Tone Jerks podcast. I'm your host, Brian Gower, and with me today we got
Kyle McIntyre.
another late episode. Sorry, but it is.
Yeah.
I don't know, kind of with our schedules and
We
everything.
got shit we're doing with our lives.
Well,
you know
I mean,
what I'm saying?
yeah, hey,
We don't got time for you.
no, it's, but hey,
Yeah, we do.
we're, sorry, if we're missing the days, whatever, but we're making it up to you. We're not full-fledged stopping here. So, if we get any ideas?
Can't stop, won't stop.
Can't stop.
Take a break, though.
Yeah. All right, Kyle. What's new in your world? What's shaking? What's grooving? What is good?
Well, we pushed it back, I guess, because I went and saw my mom. She lives like 5 hours away.
Yes, it was totally all
So-
your fault. You're doing. It wasn't my scheduling that
Yeah.
I forgot that I had to work on the recording night, and then we couldn't make
Yeah,
it.
there's that too.
I was like,
And then when you're like, we're not going to, I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to be gone Friday. I'm going to be gone the whole weekend, pretty much.
I'm like, okay, well, we got to do it Monday. But I was just like, oh yeah, we'll do it Wednesday. Oh fuck! I'm like, I said we'll get back on track for Wednesday. We'll get that going and get back on Friday release. I'm like, oops, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I think it was like all
Well,
caps, and I'm like, I'm fucking stupid. God damn it, I gotta work. Like,
I'm sorry.
it's like
I'm doing something.
I'm trying. Brian, what are you doing?
My
best-
Stop.
yeah.
So, anyways, I went to my mom. She was about 5 hours or so away.
Yeah.
So, still in Texas though.
Say hi to your mom for me.
Yeah. Okay.
Who was that?
That was Train.
Was it Train or was that our other mutual friend? I think it may have been our other friend. Anyways.
I thought it was Train.
Yeah.
Train to someo's hot mom.
Yeah,
one of your.
But it was like their kid who we knew.
Say
Anyways.
your mom for
Say
me.
hi to your mom for me. Anyways. That's a Train thing.
He's like, I'm your new daddy. Yeah. He also said that stuff too. Anyways. Not to incriminate Train. He's a man after my heart.
He's a good
guy. So, yeah, he's always funny. They had like a storm blow through there, like 80-mile-an-hour winds or something crazy, and like had trees fall all over the property and on their house and stuff,
shit.
and like really cool old trees, which sucked. They were like some were like 75 to 100 feet tall.
Fuck.
Like really, yeah. I went through they have like a backwoods area, and the big trees were all falling over and broken, which really sucks.
They fuck up their house or what?
They had like a, part of like it was like a branch that fell onto like the corner of the house, so it's like right on the edge of the roof line. So it's not like anything
Major,
crazy, but it still needs to get fixed. But it's not like water's gonna pour through.
Yeah, it
or
still
anything.
sucks.
So I went up there to help with that. I didn't know they were going to have like people come over and also help. So that was actually really nice because it was hot and
shitty.
They used they had chainsaws and shit. They chopped up everything and dragged over to a big pile to burn it all. He has a tractor. My mom's husband, my stepdaddy.
Yeah.
He's
got a tractor.
I never know what to call him. Let's call him Larry.
Yeah.
He's my new stepdaddy. Hey, Daddy, can I drive the tractor, man?
Just make him super uncomfortable. Hey, Daddy.
Hey, Daddy.
It's like, of all your kids, that one is one I don't.
I don't like that kid.
He's not my favorite.
He ain't right.
He's not my favorite. Let me tell you that much.
You're getting into the willies. So, there was work to be done. I also worked on his brakes for his. He's got like a '70s GMC truck, so I did like his rear brakes. Fuck, dude, I forgot how to do drum brakes. They're fucking stupid.
We're just doing a couple paradiddles on that, right, left, right. No. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and I fucked it up. No, I mean, I don't know if you know how caliper brake works like this. It pinches the freaking
crab claws,
drum brake requires like 18 springs to like push out and then come back in. It is so stupid. Like, it's, you know, that's how it is, though. The more complicated things are made first and they simplify, you know, but it's so dumb. But I forgot how to do it, so it took me forever. You know, I felt stupid because it's like, once you look at it, you're like, okay, this goes here, this goes there, this goes there. All right, but everything falls apart like a freaking Rube Goldberg machine. You know, everything's got to fucking sit just right. You got to put a spring on, you're pulling, and then everything just falls off the fucking thing. Oh, God. Yeah, I was cursing, too. Like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But,
like,
but I had fun, you know, when visited my uncle who just had, like, open heart surgery. Shit. So, yeah, he had, like, double bypass.
So you show up in a scary mask.
True bypass.
Show up in a scary mask.
Yeah.
It's like, Kyle, you're just a dumbass. You know, like, and again, he's like, that kid of yours.
Yeah, I guess, so, you know, left Friday, like 5 o'clock, got there at like 10:30.
Fuck.
Or I left at like 5:40 here. I got there at like 10.
Make sure to hit all the traffic. Perfect.
Fucking flying. Yeah. I have my pilot's license going out there.
you got your wings.
Yeah. I have fucking NORAD chasing me with fucking F-16s going out there. Like, what is this? It's like, that looks like a Crown Vic, sir. It has it has a student driver sticker on the back.
They'll learn. Don't worry about it.
That's a played out joke. You should tell them.
Your wife is just like,
oh no, she didn't go.
She didn't go with you.
It was all me. Yeah. Yeah, I would have been hearing the whole way to slow down.
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? This is not the fucking indie.
Oh yeah, she's being safe. She always tells me what the speed limit is. I'm like, I know what it is.
You think I don't know?
You can't tell me. No, anyways. But other than that, got home Sunday night. But I was freaking just too tired and to do the podcast, I guess. I tried to get here at 9, but it came, you know, at like 9:45 and it was just kind of getting late. So pushed to today,
but
which is fine. We got, you know, was it the 3rd of July today? So,
well, you know, hey, we'll make it happen. So we're a little bit late, but hey, no, it is what it is. I mean,
but hey, we're here. We're family. I did get some new stuff.
All right, what'd you get?
In fact, I got 4 new things, and they're all music related.
It's crazy.
So I got, you know, it's a little weathered, but this DC brick, MXR DC brick, not the ISO brick, the DC brick, which is fine. It doesn't have to be isolated. Not everything. I have the ISO brick too, so I could pair them on. I could put it on a tiny little board, and digital pedals can get isolated, and non-digital can go through.
Which is like weird that they made that. It's like, why?
Yeah,
because they had an older one, which was like the DC,
the bigger
DC
one.
brick.
It's huge.
And it was about maybe that size. I bought it, and then I'm like, this is a cool power supply, and I'm like, I never used it. Ended up getting rid of it. But it was kind of like a thing. It's like, oh, this is kind of like a cooler or maybe a little bit better daisy chain, one spot deal with more outputs, stuff like that. And then
that way you have to run a freaking messy daisy chain. You know, you could be a messy block.
Which you know, and then they came out with the ISO brick. I'm like, this is awesome. You know, and then
it's a mini pedal,
mini size, isolated power. Which I'm like, that's what was missing with the previous one. And then they made a new version of the DC brick, so it's not isolated. I'm like, why did you make this?
Oh, really?
You know, yeah, the one that you have there. I'm
okay.
Like, it came.
Okay, this is the newer. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying there's a newer version of this.
DC and ISO at the same time. I'm like, why did you do that?
Yeah.
But I guess maybe that fits a niche or a niche for something. Maybe you don't have it. No, maybe. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, nobody got no digital pedal. I was going to say, like, maybe there's somebody out there who doesn't have any digital pedals, and totally.
Yeah. Probably. You know, there's a lot of people.
Because there was something, like even just like I had a digital tuner that was fucking up.
Yeah.
Like it was a Korg micro pitch black.
Oh, the pitch
yeah,
black?
That thing just did not like non-isolated power. I'm like, wow, what a stubborn little pedal.
So I got this guy for $50.
Okay.
So with, has the main power supply. It only came with 3 cables, so that's fine. Whatever. I have extras, so just plug them up.
Yeah. Quick little setup if you want to do
I
drives.
also got a pedal I've been wanting for a long time, but I didn't get one because you had one. So I'm like, if I ever wanted to use it, I would just fucking steal it from you. So, but I found it for cheaper than what they had on Reverb. So, and I got I talked them down still by a carbon copy.
Oh yeah. The goat.
Finally. This thing's awesome. It's
one of
good.
the best. It's like I convinced
Yeah.
Adam to get one. My guitar.
Nice. You got this one for $72.
Pretty good. It's not bad. I like it.
So they're usually running for about $100 on
Which is still a
Reverb.
good price.
Yeah, maybe 90 is like the cheapest I've seen. But
$72. Can't beat
like
that.
30. It's always like $30 shipping that get you. You're like, oh, it's cheaper. Oh,
Yeah,
fuck
that's
you.
like a
God damn it.
an analog delay pedal for those not in the know, I guess. It's just
Yeah.
longer delays. Sounds
Does its
sounds
job.
Great.
Yeah.
I guess like it's not a delay that's like super in your face. It's like
Subtle ass.
not super subtle to where you're like, oh, it's just like a little salt, on your on your dish there.
Little sprinkle of salt.
Like, like a
Is there delay on this? Yeah, I hit the notes of
cucumber
carbon
water. It's not like that. It's like
it's what's that drink? It's not the LaCroix of fucking
LaCroix
delays.
of delay. Where it's like, oh, what does this taste like? Oh, it tastes like somebody cut a lemon in the same room as your drink.
In the same
As your
warehouse
drink.
as
your water.
Someone whispered lemon into this actually.
you're at the car dealership. Don't buy a lemon, and you're like, ooh, this is my LaCroix.
So that was good. That was the pawn shop. Oh, actually, this pawn shop, the same pawn shop as this one. So this
non-video people, what is it?
Sorry, yeah, I guess I should. This is a CE2 core. It's the chorus ensemble, right? Chorus. Yeah, Boss chorus, Japanese, by the way, for $40.
That is like they know what they had or what?
No, not at all. I had a coworker that was like, because he goes in looking at guns and stuff when he's on his lunch or whatever, and he's, hey, they got some pedals here. So he was reading them to me, but it's like too much to read. So he just sent me like a video, and like I totally like the first time I watched the video, I didn't even see this thing, and I went back and watched it again. I'm like, holy shit! There's a fucking, and it had had a tag on it for like $60. I was like, $60? Yeah. He went there, he talked him down,
right? Got
him 40. So walked out the door with the DC brick and this one for under $100.
Which I'm like,
so
it's funny
like
you paid more for a DC brick than the CE1.
Yeah.
CE2. Sorry. I mean, it's funny because it's like, there's so many niche things to get into, and there's like, knowledge, I guess you quote unquote, that you'd learn by getting into it, but as somebody who like him, he's like, oh, I'm looking for gun stuff. That's my interest. Maybe he's also into sports or cars or whatever. It's like you could see pedals and you're like, I don't know what the fuck that is. It's a bot. I know it's like a little thing that's blue. Anyways, here you go. Where it's like, that's funny because I'm like, I could look at gun stuff. I'm like, oh, cool. That thing's.
There's a black gun. There's a black gun. There's a black gun. That one's a brown gun. There's a black gun. Another black gun.
That one has.
Yeah. You wouldn't know.
Trigger warning. There's a trigger.
There's a bunch of triggers.
Trigger warning. Boom. And then it's like, I could look at that and I'd be like, I don't know. Kyle, what do you think about this stuff? And you're like, slower, dude. Or you're like, wow, look at that one.
Yeah, so also in that same pile, they had a DD7 for like $90.
Not a great deal.
Like, don't no.
If you're talking about, if your boy out there is, talks him down to 70 or 65, now we're talking.
Didn't need it. I don't need that.
But you don't have it. You're like, oh,
no,
shit,
I don't
you're
need
right.
it. I have so many delays, and I don't really,
I'm late already, so I don't need any more.
I don't need a delay. Anyways, I got another thing. This one I ordered on a little Reverb, and it, was watching it, and it dropped down like, I think, 10 or 12 bucks. I was
remember back in the day
I just bought it.
when you would get either a notification on your app or even email notification that like something dropped in price? Oh, something you're watching, somebody put an offer in. They don't do that anymore.
Yeah, they do. I get it all the time.
Because of my junk in the trunk.
Oh, email-wise? But, you don't get to your notifications on your phone?
I haven't.
Yeah, that's how I
have notifications on.
No, there should be. No, it definitely still goes to my email.
When I log into the app, it'll tell me like something lowered in price. I'm watching, I think, it's a cab that's in San Diego, a 410 orange cab with a touring case. The guy's in San Diego. Lowered it by like $100, and like that came up on the notifications when you go into the app. But if it's like there's no little pop-ups or anything anymore. Which I'm like, I guess that's...
No, it still pops up. I think you just have to...
Right? But
yeah, because... Well, no, I got this as a notification that said that it had been lowered. Something you're watching is lowered and, like, well, what is it?
Maybe I gotta go. And everybody's just like, Boomer Brian over here doesn't know how to use his fucking apps. I gotta go in there, maybe change settings. But...
So, I guess I'll show you what I got. I got a GigaChad delay.
GigaChad.
So I got the DD20. So I don't need no DD7.
I got 13 more.
Yeah.
Kyle, you just go
I don't even know
broad ass shoulders and a giant chin. You're like, dun, dun,
dun, dun, dun, dun.
I got the GigaChad. I guess you would put the broad shoulders and chin on the delay.
Yeah. It's just wider than this. Yeah, but it's got a lot of good sounds actually in it.
What would be the virgin delay? You got the GigaChad delay. The virgin delay. Don't you dare say my carbon copy.
Something Keeley.
Oh,
maybe.
got him.
Or JHS.
Yeah.
Do they have delays? Yeah, they got delays.
We just write them up. I don't know. They probably got something going on.
Oh, something stupid. It's good.
Nice.
It's cool.
Yeah, that seems pretty.
What's annoying though is when you turn it off, turn it back on, or like unplug it, plug it back in, whatever. It goes back into BPM and not into like milliseconds.
Okay.
So the tempo type.
Yeah.
Or whatever so I have to select it. You can save it in your, there's 4, you could, like, just like every single other one, you can save 4 different presets. Yeah. So
damn, that's a pretty sweet collection you got going on there. I like that a lot.
You know what sucks,
bigger board.
Yeah, there's that. The rotary ensemble, there was like 5 or 6 of them on Reverb. Yeah. All gone. All gone.
That'll happen. I'm watching amps and
there's
shit
one,
like that.
There's one in College Station. Mm-hmm. One in College Station where I bought my Bravo at, which is 3 hours away.
Yeah.
From here. For 110.
Whoa.
Because they're going for like 180. So I'm like,
offer 100.
But still 3 hours.
And drive over there.
That's 3 hours there.
3 hours back. But offer 100. You don't think that'd be good for $100?
Yeah. No, definitely.
Come on.
Definitely. Rotary ensemble.
The way that you drive, you probably get there in 2.
Yeah.
You're like the fucking men in...
I'll be like Clark Griswold going down the fucking mountain on his...
Just fire. Like the Men in Black car. You just like start going
on the ceiling of the tunnels. There's no tunnels between here and there, by the way.
Traffic. That's it. Never touch the red button. Touch the red button. Wow.
You shouldn't. Yeah. It's yeah. Anyways, so I had a pretty good week. Pretty good haul.
No, that's awesome.
Actually.
Yeah, that delay. That's a pretty sick one.
Yeah.
Compare it with that.
It's funny because I don't really use delays. Well, I mean, I do use them. I don't. It's not usually like my first thing. Like my first, I don't know, when I'm putting a pedal board, I never usually turn them on.
I definitely think you're a reverb guy first. If you're thinking of
but I like to have that slap back to thicken up. You know, like the farther away it is, like the longer the milliseconds are. I think I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Don't make a mistake. Then everyone will hear it 18 times. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Anyways, that's my what's new. What do you got?
I got a gear or music guitar.
Oh,
what's new?
Oh, you're copying me?
So I bought something I didn't need because
Perfect.
hey, as much as I try and not buy things, and I felt, hey, and then I bought something that's not tangible, intangible. Is that a thing? A word there?
Yeah, intangible.
And but it's rad. So let me tell you what it is. I bought the Oracle amp sim. That is an orange rock reverb amp sim from ML Soundlabs.
Interesting. Oracle.
I don't know why.
Why wouldn't they give it like another
tangerine or
like
lemon
fruit, or just call it citrus?
Limona.
My Limona.
It's a Seinfeld joke. Like, yeah, they have all these names for the card, like Impressa, Integra, like Integrity. Well, I hope I don't buy a Limona, or else you'll be hearing from my lawyer. Stupid.
It's so stupid.
Everybody's like, whoa! Just screaming because it's Jerry. But it's Oracle, and they actually made the logo look like the 70s, or that.
Okay.
Hey, it's cool.
That's cool.
I don't know why. Maybe it's just because orange, and they're like, that's close enough. What about the last three letters? Clay, Oracle. That's fine. Does that make any sense? No, it doesn't. But aura looks good. Yeah, you're right. What about oral? You know what? Get out of here.
What time? Yeah.
You're too horny. Go,
who do you think this is marketed for?
Go, bonk. You're too horny. Go home.
The dog bonk.
But the ML Soundlabs. This is not an ad. It's just me telling people. I've talked about that company before. I like them a lot. Their cab IRs, impulse responses, pretty fucking great. All awesome except for one. Don't get the fucking greenback one. That one sucks.
Yeah. I try to remember.
Really, it's IRL.
So is that a good thing?
IRL. I've tried that cab and it's been awesome. In IR form, so IRL great. IR form not great.
TRL?
Yeah.
Lame. IRL?
Version daily?
Sick.
A-okay. But, the IR, that's the, I regret buying that, but I think it was like $10 or something on a sale that I bought it, whatever. So I'm like, trash you go. But everything else that I bought from them has been, pretty primo good stuff. So when people say, like, what makes an IR sound good? I don't know. I just dump the preset and it sounds good. That's it. Well, what makes it? I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't sound bad. And they're like, wow, you're fucking stupid. I'm like, yep. Anyways, that's my...
Yeah, I dropped a preset, and I let's see, with that Ampeg one, I need to get the full suite, I think.
Well, you have the HX Stomp deal. You should be...
Yeah, I know they're in there. I get it. They have Ampeg. Like, they actually have it listed, not even like, Panama, PV Panama, the letters PV. Yeah. I'm like, what amp is that? I'm an idiot. God damn it, I'm a stupid fuck. I was looking, I'm like, oh.
You got a whiteboard, you're trying to do like, what is this off PV Panama? God damn it.
What's a 4952? What are they doing with this one?
just spinning out of control. in your room, there you're on your office chair, and then you're just spinning, and just all the lights turn red. You're like, like a descent into hell, because you have to think.
Damn, yeah.
But well, anyways, ML Soundlabs. I like the company a lot. I've talked about them a lot. Maybe not recently because I haven't bought, things from them because I, went so. Hard in the paint a long time ago and bought like pretty much all their IR cabs, but good stuff. They are running like a summer sale and most of the shit is half off. I'm like, okay. Digital things that you're buying, people are like, well, I want something tangible. Totally get it. Totally understand. But they were doing their amp sims half off. And then I also had...
Is that like a girlfriend sim?
Yeah. Those ones.
Yeah, date your amp.
Dating sims. They have those for Switch.
Yeah.
They never go on sale. God damn. Anyways. But I also had a coupon because I've bought things previously for an additional 20% off. And I'm like, let's see if they're going to let me double dip here. Sneaky Brian. I was sneaking around. I enter the code for the additional 20% off. They let you double dip.
Dun 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 dun. Every spy movie you think of.
I come in from the ceiling and I type on my keyboard
in your own bedroom.
How did he rig that up?
So fucking stupid. God damn it.
My cat Ella, she's pulling this. She has the rope. She's pulling.
And it slips. You're. It's gonna set off what? What are you setting off?
But anyway, so I 20% off, so it's 50% off, and then 20% off of that. They let you double dip. It works. I don't know if it's what they don't give a shit or whatever, or if it's like a mistake. But I got it. I couldn't not do it.
Nice.
I was thinking, I saw the Orange Oracle demo that they were doing one. I'm like, I don't know. I really like this company, and they're like stealing IP from a company that I also like. I should just get it. It's an awesome fucking amp sim. All jokes aside there.
Can you load those into other, I know I could do it. I could load those into, or at least it's the cab sims into the IRs, into what's that one? Fucking the PRS one I have.
You can load them into your Helix. You should be able to.
Nice.
But this is the amp. So I'm like,
this is the.
So I'm like, okay. Yeah. I'm like, I can just have a standalone, just open. It's an application on my MacBook here. So I can click that and just like jam along. I'm like, okay, let's just get a quick jam. So I tried it's cool because you can demo all their amp sims. And what they do is like they let you play maybe like 30 seconds and it goes, boop, pause. And then you play. And because they want you to like, hey, you can't just use this free demo on your track. They know what you're doing. And I'm like, you got the full-fledged, setup, the amp sim, but they pause it for a couple seconds. And then they get back on. So
okay.
They know what they're doing. And then, so I'm like, okay.
Fluff probably tried hard to fuck them over.
Yeah. So I tried it out real quick. I'm like, this actually sounds pretty good. Okay. For like $20-something, let's do it. So I got it. It's great. It sounds really good. And, I could just say that because I'm playing with my headphones and my, little tiny monitors here. But I'm like, it works out. Fuck it. Did I need to buy it? No. Because I have a Fractal, I have a Helix, I have, amp sims and the fucking Apollo. But, hey, I enjoy it. I'm like, I set it to where I have when I play, live back when we used to play, I'm like, same amp settings. I'm like, oh, that sounds actually pretty close. I don't know. Do I have a discerning ear? Probably not. Whatever. And I'm like, all right, let's just play damn band.
It's all right to tell me.
And then I'm like, okay, that sounds pretty fucking good. And then they also come, the amp plugin or whatever comes with, some pedals, like little quick ones that they do. Noise gate, comp, a drive, which is like a tube screamer basically, chorus, and delay and reverb, all built into the plugin. The reverb is
nice.
Too much. The delay is kind of what we're saying, the opposite of the carbon copy. It's like delay. It's like really in there.
Yeah. Oh. It's like U2 to the edge.
Yeah, maybe it's they modeled it or programmed it after a digital delay.
The edger.
But it comes with it. You don't need it. And so, but one thing I do use
the edger and then blue too. You know what I'm saying?
The edger. He just fucking.
And then Bono, obviously, that one's easy to
there you go.
ruin. No,
it's already there.
It's Bonner.
That's your guy that we saw at NAMM was
The Saints are coming. The Saints.
Fuck! I wish I knew more U2 songs. They're all in the back there.
Hello, hola.
I'm trying to think of jerking off or coming puns. Anyways, put them in the comments, people. If you can think of
load it up. Drop a load
in the comments. But
drop a load below in the comments.
Below me. It's a great plugin. I don't regret it. If you can get on that sale, I don't know. Try their amps and ML Soundlabs. It's A-okay for me. And then you can move. It comes with a cab, and you can move mics around. Like a ribbon mic or like a 57 style on two speakers.
How close or how far?
Mix between the two. I'm like, oh, it sounds great there. But also gives you the option to just load the IRs that you already have, which, I mean, they probably assume, but, I'm like, mainly ML Soundlab IRs that I own. So, eventually, once I start doing videos again, I do want to try my actual rock reverb versus the fractal rock reverb versus this plugin. All using the same cab IRs. So the same exact ones that I get from, ML Soundlabs, and just be like, can you tell the difference?
Yeah.
Which one do you like more? And to be honest, I'm like, yeah, I mean, a $20 plugin, I'm like, wow, that's pretty fucking good. And I'm just like, I had my E-Quits, and I'm just sitting and I'm rocking out in my bedroom here. I'm like, man, this bitch.
Yeah, you forget to play guitar since you haven't played in so long?
Well, I mean, you're not wrong. I do, twiddle a little bit.
My fingers.
No, because I play bass.
Yeah,
I'm stealing bass valor from you. You're a guitar player now. I'm bassist now.
Yeah,
pal. Okay. I'm the heartbeat of rock and roll.
It's the heart of rock and roll.
Still beating. Locking in with the drummer. It's probably the best thing as a bass player. I mean, for me, because I'm like, everybody looks at you like, you did the right thing. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. And I'll just hit with the kick, and everybody's like,
nice,
dude. You're a great bass player. I'm like, no.
There was work and you clocked in, dude.
I got my participation trophy.
Yeah.
That's the bass player of the band is the participation trophy.
Yeah, you are the whole trophy,
participation trophy. And just in case Adam has to write the lyrics and the melodies and the song for the most part, I mean, but Brian does that too when he sings. And then my bass line, I'm like, okay, what about me just critiquing what Adam wrote? And they either do it or they don't. I'm like, yeah, let's not do the intro 6 times. Let's do 4. And they're like,
huh?
Okay, Brian, let's try it. And I'm like, oh, that actually works out. I guess you did help write this, Brian. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Can we get more beers now?
Can we go with Dairy Queen now?
Can we get blizzards? I heard they fucking turn them upside down.
Then they got a fucking brownie one this month.
Just yell at them. Let's get blizzards. I'm in the back seat while they're up front. You gotta love our bass player.
They're talking about like music stuff, and you're like, blizzards.
We've done that before where I've sat in the back. Like Brian's got his car seat, and I'm like, I sit next to it. And then Adam and Brian are up front, and they're driving. They're talking about things. I'm like, I can't talk. Hey guys, pay attention to me. I think we should do this for that song. Hey, listen to me. Turn the mids down. Like his car is perfectly designed to like not hear the kids in the back. It's like, shut up.
Yeah,
we're adults are talking. Like guys. We're going to Costco. We're going to Costco.
Well, let's get some dogs, dude.
Let's get a fucking pizza.
It's a fucking froyo, dude.
Just in the bag, like, pay attention to me. It's like the bass player. I don't know. Throw him some pretzels and he'll shut up. Throw him some Schneiders over there.
Yeah, Schneiders of Hanover.
Call them Schneiders. Anyways, yeah. So I bought
the Schneider cut.
It's just a bunch of like they CGI pretzels on every fucking DC character.
That's the whole cut. Schneider.
Schneider's Hanover cut.
Hey, Schneider, come over
You
here.
see Batman, he drives around, flies around in a pretzel. They turn the Batmobile into a pretzelmobile.
It's worse than like Lucas's redoing of Star Wars, adding characters that never existed, or who gives a shit, or changing lines.
Instead of throwing a fucking batarang, he's got a big old soft pretzel.
Yeah, Schneiders of Hanover paid him like $100,000. He's like, well, I love these pretzels.
Hey,
I'm gonna add them into my movie.
It's a giant pretzel instead of the batarang. Boom.
Yeah.
Anyways, what we're talking about? Yeah.
I don't know.
Bought a plugin. It's awesome. I don't regret it. It sounds
nice.
Really great. I need to get off my ass and do a video because I'm like, it honestly is like, shit. It sounds as good as like the Helix at least. And I want to put it against a Fractal. I'm like, pretty sure it's going to be like close enough. I'm like, yeah, don't sleep on the ML Soundlabs. Except that fucking greenback cap. Fuck that.
Yeah, the greenback
Miss that,
one.
please. Please. But I do see they have other amp sims. I'm like, oh, fuck. Should I try that? I'm good. Don't need to buy more stuff. Come on, Brian. Stop spending. The money you don't need, but this was one that I'm like, okay, not too bad. But, so, all right, that's what's news there. So, we couldn't think of a topic, but we're doing the Patreon a little bit longer. And so,
yeah,
we're going to...
because Independence Day, freedom, it's free.
Yeah. We're not doing the whole Patreon. Hold on, Kyle. Just hang on. So we did... yeah,
let's go a bum rush to the doors.
I think we did an extra
Patreon.
20, 30 or whatever on Patreon. So I'm cutting that, and I'm putting it on the main feed here. So you'll see transition here in a second. Right now. All right. You ever, I don't know, play like card games? So I guess I got a couple questions here. It's like card games as in like Magic or like Pokemon.
Have I ever?
Did you ever get into that as a kid?
Yeah, I had both of those.
Did you ever play it, or did you collect the cards?
No, I would play... let's see. I'd play Magic with my brother. And of course, he had like way cooler cards than me. I had like, I didn't know, the bullshit ones.
Yeah.
Magic.
And the hand-me-downs.
Yeah. I got like the garbage out of the deck.
He's like, I don't want these. You can.
Yeah. I didn't realize I was a skirmish. I was the JV team. Just get fucked up.
Just getting fucked.
Yeah, varsity runs all over you.
Mm-hmm.
You're the practice team.
Yeah.
But
I'm like,
I also had Pokemon
you,
too,
and I have no idea what between varsity and junior varsity. I never played any sports.
JV usually like sophomores and juniors are on JV.
Okay. Did they actually?
Seniors,
they played games, right?
Yeah.
Against other schools and shit? Or were they just kind of like practice squad for the varsity?
No, they were they'd play against other schools, but usually they would like put the JV against the varsity team, just not all the time, but just like once in a while,
We just need to get some scrubs out there for our boys to up.
Just to run a fucking train on them,
Just nuts in their face. Boom.
Yeah, because I think even when we were doing freshman football, they put us against the JV team.
Yeah.
And it's like, you just get like, for me, never played like in gear, you used to play for fun with your friends, 2-hand touch, you get fucked up.
Yeah.
You get like run over, like people step on your back,
Oh my God. I've like never, I've never been hit like that. Like I was like, I was like, kind of a bigger kid in my class in 8th grade. I'm like, I could probably do freshman football. I think I could, because people are like, you're pretty big. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And then, because I've been like my height since, I was like 5th grade, 6th grade. Like I was, I shot up. I'm like, oh, cool. I'm like 5'10", 5'11". I've been this height. And I'm like, cool. He's ready to go. And then I'm like, yeah, that's small. Once you get around other people who are, 14 years old, I'm like, holy shit, okay, 6'3"? Okay, that's what you're doing? Okay, you're carrying that around? Okay, I'm bowing out.
Yeah, they're like adults.
It worked out for me because I think I couldn't make it's basically, I think freshman football, you just show up and you're on.
Yeah, because I missed even like Hell Week.
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize I had signed up for it. And I didn't know I was supposed to be there for I think like 2 weeks before school started.
You're just fucking around playing with you.
Because I was on vacation.
Yeah, so was I. I was on my family vacation. So I said, all right, fuck this. I guess I'm not going to try even being on the team.
So that's why the coaches fucking hated me, all the individual coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you just walk in here and you're on the fucking team? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
These guys all put work in. What do you do? So they're really hard on me. It sucked, dude. It sucked.
Yeah. Sounds pretty fucking lame.
Yeah, they were like grown-ass men yelling at children.
Yeah.
Making fun of. I'm like, you're a grown-ass man.
Okay, you cocksucker.
You have something better to do? Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta fucking smoke this cigarette and play Pokemon, dude. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You're a bad boy all of a sudden. You got slick back hair and get on your Harley and ride
fucking
off.
Marlboro. Yeah, I got a fucking pack of Marlboro Reds rolled up in my fucking jersey.
You got the T-Birds. You're John Travolta. It's like, yeah, I'm no longer a jock. Now I'm greaser, baby.
Fuck.
But anyways, we're talking about so Magic, but you also got into Pokemon, right?
Yeah, Pokemon was before, I think, for me. I think it was like elementary school. I had the cards, and that was it was kind of fun.
Yeah,
but then you found kids that were super serious about it. You're like I got holographic, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, cool.
Because
I just have whatever my parents bought me, and they, your parents must really love you.
Yeah,
that's what they acted like.
Well,
they just wanted you to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That's why they bought you 84 starter packs to find that one card.
Yeah. Well, because it's a game, and I have no idea how to even play it. Because Pokemon for me was the start of it was the Game Boy games, which primo, yeah. Nice, good stuff.
I got my own Pokemon, if you know what I mean.
Pokemon.
Pocket Monster. That's what it stands for.
Yeah, I know.
This is so stupid. When you say Pocket Rocket, you're talking about a Pocket Monster. You're like, oh, yeah, that's a Pokemon. Not a fucking boner.
Yeah. Got a Blastoise for you here, pal.
Yeah. Yeah, Charizard for you.
Yeah. Well, there.
Charred fucking dick.
You burnt ass dick.
He's got a Squirtle here.
There's a Bulbasaur and just a fucking chode.
Bulbasaur?
Yeah.
It's like a sword.
Oh, you got swords all over.
Damn. This should be the podcast.
Yeah.
Just finding a nasty fucking
Pokemon.
double meaning for Pokemon.
Yeah. Man, But anyways, like the video games, I got that, and then I was like, I think I got like a pack or two or something like that.
Yeah,
of cards.
Not enough to have like a deck, right?
Yeah, a couple cards, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. No cool ones. You got fucking no Blastoise,
all energy cards.
No Blastoise, no Charizards, no Pikachus, none of that.
You
cool
get the
stuff.
fucking fish, right?
Golding,
whatever
and then you get fucking was it Metapod?
Yeah,
he's not even Caterpie yet.
Yeah,
it's like this bitch, really? Okay, whereas he's just like in his cocoon. Like that's the Pokemon you got. I'm like, you can't even start. And then like,
what's the carp one? Is that what it is? Carp?
Magikarp.
Magikarp. There you go. Fucking
that's who it was.
Fucking fish.
Yeah. Basically, I mean,
or the butterfly one. You're like, cool.
He was in my main 6 for when I played my last run through of Pokemon, the original.
Yeah.
Like my Butterfree fucked people up.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because you can put psychic abilities on him.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. He's nothing.
I'm trying to find a image of the original 151 here. Hold on.
Yeah. But so anyways, I understood the video game, great game. But the card game, I was like, okay, got a couple cards. I'm like, I could probably let's get started on it. And I think this was back before Comic-Con was like, a sensation like it is now, where it's like the sensation that's sweeping the nation. It's was like it was actually for comic book nerds, and you go there, and like my dad took us. It was like you just walk in. It's like, oh, here's $5. You just walk into the thing, and then it's like, oh, there's.
You sound like such a boomer by saying that.
Yeah, and then
where are the comic books?
Oh, you go comic books, and I was like a kid, so my dad, bought me. I liked which I think I need to get into. I don't know if I mentioned it. But, it was last year or no, a couple years ago when you were getting into building car models.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I need to get into model Gundams. Because you get them, but you have to like paint them, and you have to get, more detailed and to make them look, more Gundam, like the anime, which is cartoon. But still, you get more, and I'm like, oh, I could do brushes and get like, this is more crap I don't have time for. I'm like, I'm going to start fixing guitars. I'm going to not, be such a fat piece of shit and go work out more. And then I'm going to build Gundams. I want to do tech decks. It's just a stupid thing I want to do.
Weedle. That's the name of a fucking...
Oh, it turns into the Hornet thing.
Yeah, Weedle.
But Weedle's like, dude, I'll fight next time, dude.
And here's a classic example of people not knowing what a bee is and a wasp. Mm-hmm. They call this bee drill, but it's a wasp. Come on. And people go, oh, there's a bee. That's a fucking wasp.
It's a wasp, you cocksucker.
100 times worse than a bee.
Yeah.
You better run.
Yeah.
You have the right to be running away. Yes, but that's not a bee.
It sucks when like a bee stings you. So, like, why did you do that? You're done.
Yeah.
You were a threat.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, some of these names are so dumb with the Pokemon. Was it the Ekans and Arbok? They're the snake, right? The snakes?
Yeah.
They literally could not think of names for these. Because Ekans backwards is snake.
Yeah.
And Arbok backwards is cobra.
Yeah. I remember that one.
So stupid.
It's pretty good. There's one like, was it the Diglett? And then there's 3 of them together. Dig Trio.
Yeah, that one just came up on.
You just like dig 3 squares. They just don't care.
Yeah, Doug. It's Doug Trio.
Oh, Diglett, right? And then Doug Trio.
Yeah, Diglett is correct. Yeah. I think I had a. I did think I had a holographic one, and that one was a Ditto. There's a Ditto card.
Okay.
So it was you could, I think, take powers of any whatever was on there.
Yeah. Like in the game. Video game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had that one. Yeah. I had a holographic one. So I don't remember if it was like more powerful than the regular one.
Yeah.
Actually, Is that even a character though?
Yeah,
it's
Ditto, yeah.
Okay.
It's one. Yeah. And then if I put my Charizard up front and they get it, I'm like, man, you're gonna it's gonna be a bitch. But
Mr. Mime. They just gave that one's a total give up.
You guys suck.
And Jinx.
Jinx is a problematic one.
Yeah.
Turn that one blue later on. They did originally, or I think they turned it purple.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Popo on Dragon Ball Z was originally black, and then they're like, let's make him blue.
Yeah.
He's Blue Man Group now. Sorry, Japan, we're covering this up.
Oh, fuck.
It's like, what's the problem? Censorship and fuck. God damn, what's going on in America? What?
Damn.
Animators can't have fun anymore?
We're having a pretty good time until you fucking ruined it for us.
But anyway, yeah, so I went to Comic-Con, right? And I was like, had my eye on the prize for, Gundams models that I'm going to build. And then obviously there's you're walking around. My dad's just like, I got my kids here. Da-da-da. Okay. What? Oh, turn the corner. Yep, that's a big old hentai poster. And I'm like,
yep.
I'm like 10 years old. I'm like, this is where it begins.
Yeah.
And I'm like, whoa,
Dad, where's the bathroom?
Dad, I found my new calling.
My calling, yeah.
His waifus. Anyways,
God.
but also, on another booth, they were giving out like Pokemon cards. I think that's where I actually got the starter packs. They just gave them out. It's like, here, you get a couple of these. And you also get a VHS telling you how to play the game. And I'm like, this is great. I know Pokemon from the Game Boy game. This is okay. Let's go. There's also a cartoon show, which I didn't watch, but I'm like, okay, I'm aware of this Pokemon thing. I'm gonna be part of this fad. Let's go. Let's go. And I got home and I'm like, it was too confusing for me. I'm like, fuck this. Let's play Mario. Because I'm watching the video. I'm like, you need to have these cards. I'm like, I don't have those cards. Okay, when you start with this card, you can use this one against this. I'm like, I don't have that card. What? I need more cards? I can't even get started.
Yeah, you had like 20 cards.
Yeah, no, I can't even get started. What the fuck? So I gotta have my parents buy me more cards? I'm like, fuck this. Where's my Capri Sun? We're gonna fucking play Mario. Just keep losing at Mario.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, I love this game.
I love it. Yeah, it's a dumb. I don't like Mario, but
no, it's alright. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be a failing franchise and it'll never go anywhere.
Yeah, I can't wait for that to fucking
fail. Wait for that fucker to burn. Just down to the ground and be like, I told you nobody likes your games.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha. But okay, so I mean, there's the collecting aspect of the Pokemon cards, right? But I know that there was a game, so I never got into it. But it seemed way more complicated. Or if I was just an impatient, dumb kid, it could be both, right?
Yeah, why not both?
Why not both? You stupid fuck,
you dumb fuck,
dumb kid. If you saw me when I was like 10, you're like, you dumbass. Okay, but also, what about like card games? Like Go Fish. Remember, there's only
Go
like a couple
Fish is like the lamest one.
There's only couple that I remember. So Go Fish, and I remember liking and playing Crazy Eights, but I don't remember that game at all.
No, I don't know.
If I had my life depended on it, I couldn't tell you how to play that game at all. I'm like, Go Fish.
I remember playing War, which is like,
what is it good for?
Yeah. I couldn't tell you how to play it now. Yeah. But I think your card number is, affects the, it's like you're fighting numbers against the other,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it made me think of card
games. Are you thinking of like Bicycle Deck? Or are you thinking of also
if you got
Uno also?
Yeah. Well, card games, I'm kind of was leading towards was like, do you have a deck of cards there over in Texas at the homestead there? It's like, what if you ever, went power outage, play analog.
Yeah, fucking play with my PUD then. That's what I'm going for.
pull my PUD.
Close my eyes, visualize.
Analog solitaire.
Analog solitaire. Well, I have solitaire on my phone, right?
I've never done that, but that's possible, right? Is that legal?
Yeah.
Play analog solitaire? Yeah. Real cards?
Yeah. Like a real deck? It's a bitch. This is all you have. You're your own. Yeah. Fucking peek underneath the freaking hidden ones, the tableau or whatever they call them.
Yeah, you can't do that. But I mean, I love the shit out of solitaire. I think.
What's your technique? What's your technique here?
You've turned a leaf and started playing, right? My technique. My technique. If I'm not on a run, I give up and start over.
Okay.
If I'm like blocked, I'm like, I think because I used to play in school. A buddy of mine, we were in like computer programming class or whatever. We got enough to just where I needed 1 credit to pass this class just to get to graduate. I needed some computer literacy or whatever it was. So I got enough to where it got so far, like kids were making their own kind of games. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm trying to make a picture of a square. On this computer.
All right, fucking brown noser bitches.
Okay, dorks. And there was a lot of fucking dorks in that class, let me tell you. So like, punch him in the belly. Give me lunch money, man.
Yeah, that's why you went there. You could cash in.
Some of them were dorks, like Dorcas Malorcases, but they were like 6'2", 6'3". I'm like, God damn, they make them that big. This computer dweeb.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just gonna sit down. Don't take my lunch money. I don't have any. So I basically got a passing grade, and then my buddy Alec, we were both. We were like, okay, we just knew the assignment was just to be in the class, just to get a passing grade, and then we would just like fuck off and talk about Seinfeld and play solitaire.
Yeah.
And him and I would have races.
Man, that's like the lamest fucking game to like. Sorry, it's not exciting at all.
Yeah, and it's because that's all you had. You either had to work and actually do the classwork and learn, or play solitaire and talk about Seinfeld. And that's what we did. We just talked about Seinfeld. Another buddy in that class who played guitar, and so it's like it was just people who knew that it's like, hey, we're not here to learn. We just got our credit, and then we're just gonna fuck off. And then like, all right, let's just play solitaire. And I think we had a good group of like 5 of us that just solitaire. Like, oh, if you can get under a minute, that's the goal. That is like the holy grail, under a minute. And we kept going. It got closer and closer and closer. I wasn't the first one to get under a minute. It was Alec.
Damn.
My buddy Chris, he got it as well. But I don't know if he got it before me, but I got it, and all of us were like, yeah, we did it. We can graduate. But anyway,
I feel like the game sometimes just wants to fuck you over. You're like, are you kidding me? You're going everything's going so smooth, and you're down to like the last 6 or 7 hidden cards, and it's like you have no more movement. You're like, fuck you, motherfucker.
I like to get them. Yeah, I like to get as much of them like opened as possible. So sometimes you have a fat stack like of maybe like from 3 all the way to the king.
Yeah,
like that's you have plenty of those stacks because you need to unleash the cards to get them all. Just so you can hit the finish, boom, exploding. That's my that's my move. Is to finish him. That's my move is to get as much
finish me
as much unlocked as possible. I love it. just to get fucking uncorked.
Yeah. Torqued up and uncorked.
Just come soft.
Do you automatically
not even when torqued up?
Do you start loading up the
plate.
I guess the aces, the two, when you start, you just like go as high as you can, or do you try and stack them all on the, stack them all up and actually have some?
I try and get the aces in the homes first, and whenever I see an ace, I don't need to hold on to it. Get them in the home. I definitely don't go past 3 or 4.
Yeah.
In their
right away
respected homes there. Yeah. No. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna fill up all the diamonds. No, because you may need those. They may come into play later to unleash the other cards. So that's my move.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm good at solitaire. I just I like it. Maybe like a
Do you
lot of
hit
games. I'm like not really good at this.
Are you the kind that hits like the hint button a bunch? You're just always hitting hint?
No, never have I ever. No.
Or do you undo?
I don't do that.
You ever undo?
No.
No.
Don't undo. Don't undo. Don't hint. You just go for it, but you do. I do restart. Or not restart that game. I get a new game. I'll
new game.
Burn the whole thing down.
Yeah, because
like I fucked up.
If you
like I'm in the locker room. Yeah, I played a bad game there. I learned a lot.
Halftime.
It's gonna move.
You just go outside. Go to the ref. We're calling it.
Yeah.
But you're only down by like 3 points. Yeah, but we're not really ones to recover from this. 3-point loss.
Throw the game. It's the first quarter. You throw the game. We're done.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna phone it in. And then,
so the one I have, it lets you shuffle the deck if there's no way to win.
Well, that's a restart,
right? No, hold on.
Oh,
it lets you shuffle
still in the same game.
Yeah, it lets you shuffle all the hidden cards basically. So all the ones underneath and under the deck. Yeah.
Back
I
in
use
my
that
day,
all the
we
time.
didn't have these tricks.
Because I'm not trying to win. I'm trying to fucking go to sleep. So I use it to fucking fall asleep. I need those little wins to keep my
the W's.
Like yes. Son of a bitch, I fucking beat that
you get
shit
a
out
couple
of that
games
game.
of Tetris in. Couple games of Tetris in, and you lay there. And you put your arm around your wife. You're sharing a bed with a winner. You know that?
Just you get a couple bars. Oh yeah. Fucking
you get
killing
a couple
it.
W's on your side. You get some tic-tac-toe wins in there, and then you're like, oh yeah.
Oh man, I know when I'm done, when I'm dropping the phone on my fucking face. I've done it like 4 times.
That's you got missing a tooth. I done it a couple times.
Yeah. But I don't hold it like
really strong case I got.
Earth orbit. I hold it just above my fucking.
Just as far as.
Doesn't need
I've done that to her. I'm like, oh.
Critical velocity.
Yeah, I have my.
Like it's entering Earth's atmosphere. It's got fucking burning up.
Yeah. Well, I have my lights on an app on my phone so I can turn them off. And then sometimes I'll be like, oh, I have my phone. I'm
so
like,
special.
And then boom, and I'm like, ow. Just drop it right on my face. I'm like, I just want to turn my light off, and I just got a fucking
the worst
phone to
is
the mouth.
Yeah, worse is like the bridge of your nose. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure worse probably to your actual eyeball, but there's no, for me, I have no fat around the bridge of my nose, so just bam.
You
son of a bitch. Yeah.
Oh damn.
Just shouting.
In the middle of the night.
God damn.
Oh shit! Oh yeah! You do like the entourage. Oh yeah!
Yeah, I'll do it 4 times or whatever. Then I'll put the phone down because I know I'm fucking primed and ready to fucking fall asleep.
I fucked up. I'm done. Okay, so that's kind of like a Patreon is a little bit more just off the cuff there. I guess a little bit. Even more than the main here,
off the rails
there, and so that was an episode. So kind of a little different, a little late, sorry, but did want to bring it on home here. So want to say thank you for tuning into the podcast. Sorry it's late. We're going to get back on track here. Maybe next week, maybe the week after. But hey, we're still giving it to you. Just maybe a little later there.
We're giving it to you raw.
Yeah. Raw. NWO raw. Raw dogging. Anyways, but
raw dog with DAWG dog.
Wasn't that a pedal from MXR?
I think so,
dog.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Raw dog.
What are you doing?
Fuck.
I don't even know what it is, but I actually do want to buy it.
Yeah, just for the fucking hell of it.
MXR, you got me again. Goddamn. You making me laugh over here. So, thanks for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Your patience there. And then, just want to say, you can follow the show on social media. We're on Facebook. We have a Facebook group linked in the description. We're on Instagram at the Tone Jerks, posting cool shit on the reg over there. And then we have a YouTube channel. Got the video podcast up there. Eventually, once I get more videos going, I'll get that Oracle Orange fractal video going. I think that's going to be pretty cool because I honestly think it's hard to tell the difference. You may not need to buy a $1,700 amp head when you can buy a $20 plugin.
I mean, that's the whole idea, right?
They're great. But hey, I still like Orange. I'm not going to sell them, okay? Kyle, calm down there.
All right. Hey, whoa.
There, pal. But besides all that, you can help support the show on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. You go to patreon.com/thetonejerks. Give us $1 a month, but you can double down for $2 a month. You get an extra episode every week. We haven't missed Patreon, so just to let you know. And you get more Patreon episodes on that, behind the paywall feed, exclusive feed, super secret feed. You get more Patreon episodes than main feed episodes. It just kind of worked out that way.
Yeah, it's fans only. Yeah. It's like only for the fans.
We change it to fans only. But hey, you can support the show there. You get a bonus episode behind the paywall. You get the juicy stuff over there, incriminating stuff over there for just $2. And if you, just for the support there, for helping us out, we're going to give you a shout out, a sizable acknowledgement, a huge shout out. That is, Kyle, you got a list over there?
I got it right here.
Why don't you give it to?
I have Andrew Walsh from Andrew's Alcove and the Second Button Podcast. I got Abe Newman, Michael Newman, Nicholas Payson, Nicholas Ogburn, Dougie King, Dougie Christ from 37 Effects, Joe from the Like Mind Network, Will Lehue from Energy Weapon. They're doing Just Surprise Me, Masters of the Cinematic Universe. They're doing it all, baby. We got Tony DeGraw from Texas State Boggle Champs.
Oh, yeah.
RJ Smith from Teletalks, Jamie Davis, Johnny Ray, Steve Ralph from 60 Cycle, make sure you put an H in there, Kevin Equits from Equits Guitars, Cole Schneider from the band Night Tides from Gashville. I couldn't think of Nashville. I want to actually say it.
Crashville. Smashville.
Yeah.
Bashville?
Yeah, all the Ashvilles.
Yeah.
Nice Asheville.
They all got their cigars and there's an
cigar. Alvaro Viramontes, Brian Nutter of Nutter Guitars, Mel Chibson of Chibson Guitars, Sean Arbo from Gun Street Wiring Shop, Sean Fahey from the band Shadowhounds, Sean Wright from Lollygagger Effects, and also How to Fucking Solder on YouTube. Juan Ortiz from Tone Hungry Effects.
I put my fucking
Mike Oxbig
yesterday.
Sorry.
My fucking jaw sucks. Yeah, I've been too busy.
Your jaw sucks.
Just fucking grinding.
And it blows.
my dentist says, "Oh, you're grinding even when you sleep." Or no, my dentist says you're grinding when you sleep. I'm like, thanks, you're a real one for that. I just butchered a
game
fucking meme.
Game, dude.
Sorry, move on. Yeah, Brian, thanks for
Juan Ortiz from Tone Hungry Effects, Mike Oxbig, Hugh G-Rection, Denny Whacked It. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They should star in the Greased Up.
Yeah.
Oh, Grease.
Yeah.
Never mind. Greased Up is the porn. Zach Hale. Eric Merrill from YouTube. Scott Hamilton from the Effects Loop podcast. Tim Noack from Bardic Audio Devices. I don't know why I stuttered there.
Bardic.
Tyler Rides from Tyler Casey Riffs on Instagram. Matthew Fenslaw. Matthew Davis. Chase Stevens. And Pete from over there.
All right.
And that's the list.
See you next time. We love you.
Bye.